Heyo, welcome back. It's Dr. Bosky. Hey, Dimitri. Hey, Chris. So, tonight we're taking a look at the StarFlare Arena, which is the end of level 2 boss fight. It's kind of like a rock opera, K-pop kind of extravaganza thing. And I just wanted to take a look at this because we're almost done with the rendering here. We're in the final stages. Look at the back art wall here. We've got kind of these rings here, which is super cool. Interesting. And we've got these kind of neat pinks that are really cool. We got these kind of gems, which are neat. We're gonna have this cool part with the lasers kind of over the top of the arena, which is really super cool. We brought in some of our design elements. By the way, the paneling here, Dimitri, super cool. It's good to see these elements that we've been carrying forward in the world. By the way, also really love the hosing and the the power like cabling, whatever these things are. I'm just a sucker for those little details. So the reflections being rendered in the floor are pretty cool. Interesting. We've got kind of these like interesting glow things here. I'm not quite sure how to read them, if they're kind of coming up from the floor, but I think they're cool. Yeah, I think overall we're in a really good spot. We're very close. So with that, I put together some feedback from yesterday as well, somewhat similar from that last version. So one is, so we do have the shielding grid here, but I think the shielding grid sort of lost it's a little too opaque, I think, and we lost a little bit of what we were doing. So what I really like is the suggestion of the shielding and then having more transparency in the middle, so it's creeping in. Also, I'm not entirely sure if purple should be the thing for it. We can give it a try, but I was thinking more like light blue. It's kind of usually our sort of standard shielding color, but let's give it a try. But yeah, I'd really like to see just we're pointing out that they are shielded, but I still want to be able to see like the crowd for the most part here, which yeah, so that's one piece. The other one here is that while we're better than yesterday, I think in the ring, I'm really more shiny gold bombastic stage presence. Like this thing should bling and be shiny. And I feel like it's like a centerpiece. And right now we're a little bit more in the tan with some metallic. It's a little bit too boring. So let's do a version on that. And then yeah, so we did the texturing for the lights. Yeah, let's do a more design element detail. Why don't we try to do either and we have the version of let's see. We have the version of a long day. So we kind of have these are more on the butterfly side of things, right? But we do have like our sort of like techno dragonflies. We're not quite there yet, but maybe yeah, maybe we can lean into like the dragonfly bits here. I feel like we might be able to do something cool there. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see, what was that? Hey, what's going on, Poppy? Wait, there we go. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we can do something cool in kind of the shape. This is just an idea. Maybe it's not this, but maybe we can do something in like a hollow projection or something that suggests the shape a little bit more. Yeah, so I was thinking like, something that brings just a little bit of that NEONIX flavor to like to like, this is her main stage, right? Which, by the way, as a reminder, Dimitri, we do also have, I already have this. Let me take a look. So hang on, let me, and then the last thing here is, I pointed these out. I'm not sure. We've got these kind of glow lines. They feel weird because if they're just in the white spectrum. There's some kind of like haze. So I'm not sure. I'm kind of feeling like we should have color, either part of the hollow shielding or maybe where we carry some of the red spectrum here. I'm not entirely sure. I'd even take I think when we if we want to think about if we want to take some of this kind of brighter kind of neon pink, maybe if you want to carry that through to the background there, or from the background through the arena floor lighting trim. So okay, we talked about that. Talked about that. Yeah, okay, so those are the bits, and then flipping back over here, we're looking at this. So this is the previous version. So that was what I was about to say is we also we need to make sure that we feel like the servants, it's like this is basically her stage, right? So we still need to work on our design of this. Now that we're almost done with the arena, I think it'd be really cool to take some design cues from kind of what we've started working on here. Like these gems are amazing. Like we could do like these kind of like gem-like architecture, kind of lit. We can have these projected light things here, right? So and the whole thing should come together. So I'm kind of looking for this extended sort of bling personification, if you will. So the other thing here, and let me take a quick look. Oh, sorry. I'm looking forward, by the way. This is going to be super cool. We're going to spin this, and I think this is going to be great for catching that. So yeah. I'm not sure about the lights. We'll see what those look like. And I saw the floor here, but there we go. Here it is. So coming back to this here, I know you're going to hate me for some of this. So when I'm looking at Dr. Bosky, then I'm looking at NEONIX, right? And then I'm looking at the crowd, and I'm looking at the shot. I don't feel like the distance between this, we're going to fudge, right? But the distance between, the stage and the crowd is, justifies how small they are. I don't think they have to be huge. They don't have to be as big as here, like when we do this, or I don't think they have to be as big as this. I think to your point, what we made yesterday. But there's a couple things in here that I like, right? Which is we do have silhouettes. I think they could be a little bit smaller. Let's take this down here and take a look. Wow. You go up there. Get up there. Yeah. All right. So I think we could, we could make them a little bit smaller, but still bring over that like the body mass. And I know you're trying to cover up some of those details with the hollow shielding, but I feel like we're missing just a little detail that would really bring this together. And again, not maybe these guys, these big, but also the thing that I really, really like about this is that the stands go backwards, right? And then you have bigger, and then you have smaller. And I feel like that, along with this arena, this gives us that like, again, it's not quite as much in distance, and we're going to fudge it a little bit, but I think that it's going to give the whole thing a bit more presence. So let's come back and tinker around with that, if you would, please. And I think that's it. Very, very exciting. We're getting close. Oh, okay. Let's do the fun thing, right? All right. We're going to do the fun thing where we're going to take a look. Here we are in game. Let's move our speaker weakers around. Hello, speakerinos. Get over here. Oh man, dude, this thing is getting so complex. It's such a pain in the butt. All right, cool. Let's just put that out there for a second. I just want to take a look. Whoa, what was that? Oh, that's why we be careful when we grab stuff. So, come on. This is also because my scripting is everywhere right now. It is definitely not cleaned up. Just this? Okay, cool. All right, let's just pull these over here again, because gameplay, I have to build each of these sections and then do the gameplay for that. Okay, so coming back to look at this, we're getting a nice view, liking where we're at. Like, this is amazing. Don't worry about this up here. This is just because the camera timing. So this isn't how the final shot looks, but that's not the point. So the point is, we're going to do a sync now, because I see that we have the arena shaft render, and we have the arena render update. So cool. Let's pull that in. Oh, that's my workspace. All good. Okay. And this is my favorite part. Presto! Presto changeo! Hey! Oh my god. Oh, what happened? Oh, interesting. Okay, so you did a version of the arena without the lights. All right, that works. Yeah, it's funny how you notice that immediately. I'm so used to it. We've seen it so long in the concept, so I'm going to put that in there, but that's not the point. Man, this is gorgeous. Oh my god. And why don't we just take a quick look at it all in context? Vroom, vroom, vroom. Bow. All right. Come on. And this is why this is starting to take a long time, because in order to see everything, it's kind of like one glorified ballet. And we're almost done with the entrance. I know Chris is still working on the mouth and a few other things. So, but look at this. Oh my goodness. I started last night working on the arena lights go down and then the pyrotechnics. So I'm starting to get that put in here. But here, whoa. This is good. I got scripts mixed together. Pay no attention to that. Oh my god. I don't know if is it gonna raise? Is the floor gonna raise? Oh, the floor is not going to raise. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's take one more. We take this guy over here. Is this like having the messiest word desk space and knowing kind of where everything's at in the chaos? All right. And then, oh yeah, this isn't quite the right shot, but we're working on it, right? So, boom, boom, boom. It's crazy noise, NEONIX. All right, boom. I want to see us going up, and ooh, the floor looks nicer. Oh yes. Oh yes. I think I could. It might be a little too vibrant, but first time I've seen it, so in the new color. And we're still working on the arena roof, and then I'm gonna wire up the cool spinny laser bits. That's gonna be super awesome. Oh yeah. And in Toonch, candy corns everywhere. Oh man, it's such a good shot. Gorgeous shot. And then still working on this. Which reminds me, we need to do the broken floor, Dimitri. And yeah, so this is a new render too. So I'm going to look at the new render separately, but I'm going to drink this in. This is going to be super cool. Oh my goodness. And for people out there, last thing we're doing, so many things right now. Is it here? Is it here? Ah, here it is. Yeah. So, and we'll do it. I'll just review it as well, but this is going to be the phase 3 of the boss fight. So I still need to do the update to NEONIX. I got to change the animation bits and the particle things. That's actually kind of cool. Strangely enough, that's not how we expected it to look, but it's also broken right now. Oh, look, I broke my camera again. Is it here? Oh, that's audio. Okay, anyways. Okay. Before I get lost in Devland, I thought I would share. I got the feedback up for you. I'll get this video up. If you are watching and you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate and read all of your comments. And thank you for the tags on Discord and the general just excitement. This is this scene level 2, almost in its fully final rendered format. Now that we're getting the polish in, still need to serve gameplay pretty heavily, but it is remarkable. So I'm very excited. Okay, talk to you next time.